Thanks for joining the call. So I want to know about the company, Drona Aviation.
So we started this in 2014,
Mhm.
and I was doing my BTech in IIT Bombay from aerospace department. Prasanna was uh, doing PhD in aerospace department in IIT Bombay itself, and Apurva was 2008 civil from IIT Bombay on. So we
Mhm.
started this in 2014, and earlier we were doing many things in drones,
Mhm.
whatever we knew about drones. So we were trying to work with aerial cinematography. We were trying to do lifeguard drones, firefighting drones,
Mhm.
other things which a drone can do. Uh, but then in 2016, we took a little pivot from our regular business because we were not earning much there,
Mhm.
and so then we started focusing on drones in education.
Mhm.
So initially we started working on works. We were trying to do some drone workshops. So where drones we can use our drones for the education in colleges. But then we realized there was no kit or no drone kit which can be used for a affordable kit. There was a kit, but there was no much affordable kit which can be at the end of the workshop, which can be given to the students itself.
Yeah.
So then me and Prasanna and Apurva sit, and then the Pluto came up in the picture. Pluto,
Mhm.
which is our main product. It's a small nano drone
Mhm.
weigh less than 250 grams. So good thing about this is the most of the parts is built here in India. The main thing which is there in flight drone is the flight controller. So the flight controller is designed and manufactured by us here in India. In the frame is done where obviously the motors and batteries are coming from outside. Otherwise, every other thing. So it's a platform. It's a drone platform which can be used to learn, teach, and experiment on the drones. So
Mhm.
initially we were using in for our own workshops. Later we start using these for the schools as well. So we were the first ones who introduced these drones to the school in India. Obviously outside India people were using drones in schools, but we were the first one who introduced these drones in schools in India in 2016. Later on,
2016.
yeah. So because it's not just the same drone which we introduced in 2016. It's like a almost 30th version which we are working on right now. And so we have sold more than 20,000 drones till now,
Right.
India and outside India.
Mhm.
Major part in India. If you say like 100 schools are using drones in their school, we are there at least in 70% of them.
Okay. Great. So, I want to know about your exact. You told me about briefly about your products and everything, but I want to know in detail, like how many products you have and what categories and uniqueness features it has.
Okay. Yeah. So our brand name is Pluto.
Mm-hmm.
So every product comes under Pluto only. So there is one product called Pluto 1.2,
Mm-hmm.
which comes as a DIY phone and it's a programmable.
Mm-hmm.
So which is the major selling in schools. So it's
Mm-hmm.
an entry level drone which a teacher can use to teach students about the different parts of the drone, how they can be built and how they can be programmed,
Mm-hmm.
how they can be flown, and then how can they can be programmed. So one is that, and then comes Pluto X. So Pluto X is kind of uh, a big daddy of the Pluto 1.2. It has all the features of Pluto 1.2 plus it comes with camera, and you can actually add many sensors on the drone. You can
Mm-hmm.
experiment the real experiment, like you want to do some obstacle avoidance feature, you want to do some localization feature. So that can be done on the Pluto X because you can add the additional sensors on the external sensors can be added on the Pluto X.
Okay.
Then the third one is Guru. So Guru is like again the Pluto X with some plus features, that is capability of adding extra payload on there.
Okay.
So otherwise, the programmability are same for all the three versions.
Mm-hmm.
So what actually the whole Pluto platform consists is a hardware where hardware contains the drones and their add-ons. We keep adding those add-ons like for simple experiments. Like if there is a gripper called gripper, we can pick and drop the things. There
Mm-hmm.
is a laser tag gaming feature which can be used on these. So these kind of add-ons we keep adding. Then second part is the program, because these are programmable drones.
Mm-hmm.
So our whole Pluto drone support C++ based programming, Python based programming, and block based programming. So block based programming majorly for the school students, where you don't need to teach the language to them, but logic building is major there, right? Then the third part is the learning content, because we are introducing these drones to the schools or colleges. So
Mm-hmm.
those teachers need to be understand like how they can use these drones in their curriculum or even extracurricular activities. So we
Mm-hmm.
provide a learning content and a whole lesson plans where how they can use, what they need to teach, not
Mm-hmm.
just about the product, but whole thing about the drones.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that's the Pluto platform.
That's quite interesting. So, how do you decide the name Pluto, Pluto X, and Guru?
Okay, so Pluto, because again, when we started working on it, it was just one product, right?
Mm-hmm.
So initially it was Pluto because it was small, like Pluto planet,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously we didn't thought much about that because we wanted to bring the product, not just the name, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then Pluto X comes in 2018
Mm-hmm.
when we launched the Indiegogo campaign. So
Mm-hmm.
where we want to keep the X could be anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's an experimental tinkering drone, so the X could be anything, whatever you want to do. So
Mm-hmm.
Pluto X, Guru, because again not much
It
thought
is the
on the name.
extended version of
Yes,
Guru.
yeah, that's right.
That's why. Okay, great example. So, I want to know, Dinesh, that you have made this project. So, you must have got some idea. Like you started your company, Drone Aviation, Drona. It's Drona Aviation, right?
That's
So,
right.
there must be some agenda to start this program. So, is there any agenda, or you wanted to do something in this only?
Yes, there is an agenda. So you might have heard about Arduino, right? You might have
Mm-hmm.
heard of Raspberry Pi. So what's Arduino for electronics and Raspberry Pi for computing? That's what we want to become, the Pluto for drones. So but whenever you want to learn or experiment on the drones, the Pluto should
Mm-hmm.
be the first thing which, and using this actually you can bring out the innovations around, because it's a educational programmable drone. So it's like whatever it comes, right from starting from, if you are not even a technical person, you can do
Mm-hmm.
something on the Pluto. Like simplest thing our marketing team did is, they are not technical person, but on
Mm-hmm.
a Valentine's Day they just added a card on the drone. Will you be my Valentine, or will you be my co-pilot actually?
Mm-hmm.
So it's a small thing, but it's like add up anything. So for everybody who want to, because drone is the future, right? And
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
what we were doing, what internet was there in 25 years earlier, that's
Mm-hmm.
what drone will be in next 5 years. Even it started becoming that one of the
Yeah.
product which is trending, and it will be useful in future more. So there
Yeah.
should be more innovation coming up in different applications. So
Mm-hmm.
they can try these on Pluto.
Okay, so I want to know that you have made your product very unique, but it's there and something innovation you have done in your product which nobody has done yet.
Uh, so one thing, if I compare it to Indian companies,
Mm-hmm.
we are one of the, I won't say only company, but we are one of the company who build their own flight controllers.
Who built their
Otherwise,
own?
flight controllers is
Okay,
the
okay.
main thing for a
Okay.
drone. So that is one thing, and so that is one of the major thing. And we are, you can say, we are one of the only company again who is working on nano drones. Drones
Mm-hmm.
weigh less than 250 grams.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
those are two things.
Okay.
And we idea is to keep innovating. We keep updating our, even if not hardware, then software. So we because drone is something where it's not like just one stream work, right? It contains many aerospace, also electronics, software, computer science,
Mm-hmm.
embedded systems.
Yeah.
So on every field, we try to improve every month, every day.
Okay. So, if I talk about schools, you were talking about that you provide drones to schools. So, how do this whole process you do? Like, if there is some school, how do you know that this school require drones, and how do they reach? So, whole process I want to know.
Okay, so that's where we try to keep a little lean actually. So we don't directly go to the schools. We have our partners who already have connects with the school. They are already providing some robotics kits or robotic trainings to those. So we add up drone as a part of their whole curriculum. So
Mm-hmm.
where the distributors also earn something because they're adding up something for the schools, right? And we teach their trainers.
Mm-hmm.
Like we provide training to all of their trainers,
Mm-hmm.
and whoever is going to be on the school for
Mm-hmm.
the training to the students. So we provide training to them and everything about the Pluto. So we generally go that way.
Okay. So,
So
you
targeting in each and every school is little difficult, and
yeah.
yeah,
So, it means you are reaching them through the distributors.
yes.
So in distributors, like if you are giving training to someone, so what particular education eligibility criteria should be there for the person? Because everybody doesn't have that much knowledge. So for training,
Correct.
if you are
12th science is enough for them.
okay,
If they're done with their 12th and with science background, then it's fine. And obviously, it's good if they are BTech or BSc, but
mm,
that's the minimum they should be having.
qualification.
And obviously, an enthusiast to learn new technology.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so once you are like you give them train, so how do you have distributors where in all over India or
All
where?
over India, all over India.
Okay, so most demand coming from which city?
So major distributors are there in Delhi,
Mm-hmm.
but there are distributors in Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai,
Okay.
Pune,
So
everywhere.
from Chennai, people comes to you, or you will provide virtual classes, virtual training to
So
those.
we provide virtual as well. We provide offline training as well, depending on the distributor and their budget. So one class is kind of free for virtual classes. We
Mm-hmm.
provide it free. Then if they want offline classes, then obviously they need to take care of our travel, our trainers, their travel and accommodation and those things.
So in one time, how much a distributor like how much drones they buy from you? How do the
So
business?
minimum 10,
Mm-hmm.
10 and maximum, then it depends on how many schools they are targeting, uh, what's the budget of the school even, right? That also depends, because again it's just not about the knowledge they are getting, but they also need to spend something.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes schools charges to the students, so that depends on the students as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's a whole chain. So that depends on many other things, but yeah, generally people buy at least five in a school,
Mm-hmm.
and then move to depending on the school budget, it can go to take 20 or 30 kids in a school. So,
Okay.
so we just don't provide the drones. We
Mm-hmm.
provide those add-ons, and so they can have a proper classes for a whole year. And
Okay.
even when a student, if he has learned something in sixth class, if he goes to seventh class, they should have something new for him, right? If
Mm-hmm.
and what kind of experiments they can do, what kind of project they can do on Pluto. So
Mm-hmm.
we keep adding those projects, and yeah. So this whole thing is just not drones, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
drones and add-ons and extra batteries, chargers.
Mm-hmm. So this training is for how many days or how many hours?
We provide it for 6 to 8 hours, sometimes divided in 2 to 3 days.
Okay, to trainer to distributors, you provide training 2 to 8 hours.
Yeah.
Okay. And in schools, how many days it takes to give get the proper training to the students?
So yeah, it can be a, that's why I said it can be a whole year plan. So they can have a single classes in a week, and because they it's not a like a their regular
Mm-hmm.
class subject, right? Like they have everyday math subject classes every day. So
Mm-hmm.
it's not, it won't be like that in
Mm-hmm.
the coming future, but uh like they can have a one class in a week, so they can have at least 30 classes in a week. So we have that curriculum that they can run those 24 to 30 classes in a year.
Okay. And how much you charge from
So
each school?
so we don't we charge from the distributors, right?
Okay.
So
So how
we,
much?
and
Yeah.
it's just for the product,
Okay. You charge for
not for
the
the,
product.
yeah.
So what is the price of these products?
So Pluto 1.2 MRP is 7,300.
Mm-hmm.
Then Pluto X is 14,000.
Mm-hmm.
Then Guru is 16,000.
16,000. And apart from this drone, what services you are providing to your customers?
So majorly obviously training,
Mm-hmm.
and then the second major part in the drones is the customer support.
Mm-hmm.
Because these are drones and these will again depend on the how they will fly it, like, so
Mm-hmm.
they are going to crash it, they are going to damage it. So
Mm-hmm.
we provide full customer support. Even we provide 6 month warranty on the flight controller, which
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any company provide here in India.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So yeah.
So is this drones are buy by like do they buy by students also, or only school are taking it?
Yes, yes. No, so one thing is the B2B where most of our sales go, like
Mm-hmm.
65% of sales goes to B2B. Then B2C where either the students buy from our distributors or schools,
Mm-hmm.
and we are also available on our website and Amazon.
Okay. Amazon also you are available. Okay. So how much like if you are selling your drone to your customer on 6 7,000 rupees, so how much percentage the distributor will get?
So that depend on obviously quantity,
Hmm.
but ranging from 15 to 35% of margin they can.
They take. Okay. And if I ask about colleges, like you are providing services in schools, so colleges also you are catering to?
Colleges also we are one. College in colleges we are more focused on the drone labs,
Okay.
where it's a whole package, where it involves the our 2 3 different kind of drones.
Mm-hmm.
Even we provide a little bigger drones for them. That's
Mm-hmm.
not ours, but we assemble them, customize them for them.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 3 lab setup should have different kind of equipments, like PID jig, which used to teach student about the PID tuning of the drone,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then there is one thrust meter,
Mm-hmm.
using which they can measure the thrust of the motor
Mm-hmm.
they are going to build it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So those 2 3 equipments are extra
Mm-hmm.
with the tab, but it's like a whole thing for them where we provide at least 10 drones and 2 3 extra bigger drones and those extra spares and everything, and
Mm-hmm.
one workshop, one full day workshop where they can even bring their teachers or students in
In
that workshop.
colleges.
Yeah, in colleges.
Yeah.
Later we also provide one guest lecture from the industry for them, and we also help them in internships at our place if somebody is interested and deserving.
Mm-hmm.
Second, also for the projects, we also shared some problem statements so they can have this final year project. If, uh,
They can learn more about.
yes, yes, they can learn and experiment on those.
Okay, so if I ask about your drones, like in today's world, drones are using in multiple places, like for vlogging, for surveillance, mapping, and for agriculture purpose also.
Correct.
So your drones are like specifically for what uses it can be used apart
So
from education
currently
system.
it's for education, for
Okay.
whatever you can experiment.
Mm-hmm.
But later we want to do some the real commercial applications. And even in these kind of small drones can be really helpful for some of the application like warehouse management, because in warehouse you can't clone a bigger drone, right? The
Yeah,
small
yeah.
drone could be
Hmm.
less risky and a safetier one. So
Mm-hmm.
warehouse management ho gaya, and uh, for military, even for military purposes, for indoor flying, for
Mm-hmm.
some incident just like a Taj attack, where they can
Mm-hmm.
send a small drone,
Yeah.
right,
Mm-hmm.
for the surveillance. So those kind of application can be done with smaller
Yes.
drones, I think. But obviously, we can also move on to bigger drones. But for at least 4 to 5 years, we want to stay in this zone.
Okay. So if you were talking about payload, so I want to know about the payload of your products,
That
drones.
is only 20 grams.
20 grams. Three of
For
all?
the Guru, it is 50 grams,
Okay.
because that's why it becomes a Guru, right? The
Mm-hmm.
extended payload capacity.
50 grams.
Yeah.
Okay. And I want to know that in your course, in your training, what exactly you train to your distributors, your clients?
So, right, because we consider them that they know about the science, but they don't know anything about the drone.
Drones, yeah.
That's the case for most of the people. So we start right from the drones, like
Mm-hmm.
what are the drones, what are the different, what the history of the drone, what are the physics behind the drone, how drones fly, even
Mm-hmm.
how planes fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then we introduce Pluto with that. That's the drone, how it's flying, what are the different sensors on the drone,
Mm-hmm.
fly, by what's the need of those sensors, what are the different type of motors, about every component, what are different type of batteries they can use. Then we introduce programming. First like building of this particular drone,
Mm-hmm.
then flying, different flying tricks,
Mm-hmm.
different flying tips, which can be useful for them to teach to the students.
Mm-hmm.
Then we move on to programming.
Mm-hmm.
So we generally teach them Pluto blocks,
Mm-hmm.
which is block-based programming, because the student doesn't need to learn the language,
Mm-hmm.
but logical. So we have project book where more than 25 projects are there.
Mm-hmm.
So we go through not all of them, but some of them where they can use different kind of blocks to program. And
Mm-hmm.
then we give them a little time to just play with it. And if they have face any issues, they can come to us and we can help them.
Okay. And if I ask about manufacturing part, like you are manufacturing in-house or you are outsourcing it?
So for the flight controller,
Mm-hmm.
so we outsource to the assembly guy
Mm-hmm.
who solder those components for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
So for that we are outsourcing. Then the plastic manufacturers manufacture this one. Motors and battery we are getting from outside.
Mm-hmm.
And then when the whole components come here,
Mm-hmm.
we do a QC of each and every component,
Mm-hmm.
and then assembly of that drone, and then flight test of drone. So the initial manufacturing is outsourced.
Mm-hmm.
Then the QC and packaging is QC testing and packaging is happening here in our
Okay.
office.
Assembly part is also doing outside. You only
Yeah,
do
so the so
QC
that
and
so assembly of the drone is happening here, but the
okay.
assembly of this electronic board,
Okay.
that happens outside, because that machinery is not that.
Okay. You are outsourcing components from outside and then you assemble all the products, right?
Yes,
And QC part and testing and what are the packaging?
packaging is happening.
Okay, so if I ask about one drone, like you are making one drone, so how much time it takes?
So
For,
right from procuring component, and it takes around 40 to 45 days.
okay, for making one.
Yes.
So,
For making 1 or 1,000, so it will, that's the kind of, you can say, lead time. Because
okay,
some process take a little much time, then and some follows other processes, right? So एक होगा तो ही दूसरा process.
okay. So, how many employees you have right now?
How many?
Employees you have.
12. Okay. So total I have 12,
Okay.
and then there are interns and all.
Interns also.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have your R&D lab and everything, whatever you have, manufacture assembly plant, sorry. So I want to know about that also. Like what kind of machines you have, what is the area?
So it's a small area because we are doing monthly of around 600, 800 right now. So I don't require
600
much.
means sale, you are saying.
Yeah, 600 kids
Okay.
almost. Which sometimes goes up and down, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the average we do as of now. So that's why
Mm-hmm.
we don't need much bigger space. As of now, I don't need. Obviously, I need to shift in bigger space.
Mm-hmm.
There is a requirement, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because it's more of testing and packaging. So we
Yeah.
have small machines according to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you are outsourcing products from outside. So outside from where? From China?
No, so the motors and batteries coming from China. So they customize custom manufacture for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like the battery is also BIS certified under our brand,
Mm-hmm.
motors as well. Then these other components are manufacturing here in India only.
Okay. And your target audience is students, right?
Yeah, schools and colleges.
Colleges. Okay. And what are your revenue sources? If I ask about money, like from where you are getting money?
So mostly B2B to the distributors, which
Mm-hmm.
and consumer is the students, uh, schools, and then our website and Amazon.
So by selling your drones, you can say selling
Yes,
and training both.
yes.
And
Majorly selling, training is very little part because the
training is not your part.
training, yeah, distributor training is kind of free, but
Hmm.
sometimes we do some college workshops if they have any requirements.
Okay. And if I ask about warranty period and after sale services, so for that,
Yeah,
what you are.
so we provide 6 month warranty on the flight controller.
Okay.
We don't provide warranty on the other parts because it depends on how you are flying it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So and provide. Even that's why even drone companies don't provide warranty. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
and then for all the spares are available on our website or through us. So if you lose something or if you damage a little motor, you just need to buy a motor. You don't need to buy a whole drone or send it to us. And even after 6 months of warranty on flight control, we provide repairs. Uh, initial 6 months free of cost. They
Mm-hmm.
just need to take care of the logistics, or
Okay.
if there is damage of any particular part, they just need
Mm-hmm.
to pay for that. Otherwise, the repair cost is almost free.
Okay. And you have started your product. So till now, how many products you have sold?
So more than 21,000.
21,000. And if I ask about last year, 2023 to 2024, what was the growth?
3,500 approx.
Okay. And what will be the expectation from upcoming year, upcoming two
So
years?
this year we are targeting around 8,000. more
8,000.
than more than 8,000 per year.
Okay. And if I ask about your fiscal growth, like what is your fiscal growth last year and what will be your expectation from upcoming 2 years?
So we are doing a revenue of close to 2 CR. Like this year, it was close, little above than 2 CR.
Last
Uh,
year.
yeah, the 23-24.
Okay.
And next year, we will be targeting around 6 CR.
Around 6
6.
crore. Okay. So if I ask about vendors or partnership, because you are doing such a great business, so you must be seeking vendors or partners also. So is there any criteria like what kind of partners or vendors you are seeking?
Yeah, so they must be like involved in any activity with the schools or colleges, maybe
Mm-hmm.
selling robotics or maybe selling anything else. They should have connects with the schools and colleges because those are our major customers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So वहाँ पे connect is necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, and they should also like have a little knowledge about the science. And they should,
Mm-hmm.
otherwise because but the major problem I face currently is the comparison of my drone with the Chinese toy drones. Not just Chinese, but the toy drones.
Mm-hmm.
Because as I said, I'm selling it for 7,000 rupees, right? But toys of same category of same size, not
Mm-hmm.
just category, but same size. you can find it on Amazon of 2,500 or 3,000 rupees.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference is this is an educational role, right? You can't compare oranges with apples.
Mm-hmm.
That's a different use, different customer support. If something, I have customers who have bought those Chinese drone, like two, three of Chinese drones, and they fly it and they broke something and they can't fly it again. Like after even two, three flights. But this drone is something else. Like even just for flying, so the frame, so this particular frame we are selling it from 2019,
Mm-hmm.
and till now I've sold around more than 12,000, 11 to 12,000 of this particular frame. And
Okay.
we have tested while designing, we have tested by falling from sixth to seventh floor.
Okay.
So out of those 11, 12,000, I have not received just one complaint where this particular frame has broken. So idea is to and then the customer support. So because that's what make it available for sale actually.
Okay.
For our case, it was the main thing, because we are just not providing the product, but it's the whole package, the education, the customer support.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So you are providing components also.
Yes. So they can. So it's a drone which I said educational. Like you can use my electronics, uh, make your own frame, make your own, like you can just. There currently 3D printing is like very famous in schools and colleges, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even outside schools, people use 3D printing. So they can design their own frame. They can use my electronics on it and just start flying there. So they can build their own. So
Okay.
when I said it's customization modular,
Mm-hmm.
so it's modular in terms of electronics, modular in terms of software, modular in terms of design.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do, so everybody can do anything on this drone. So,
Okay.
so that's why I said they doesn't need to be any science student,
Mm-hmm.
but they can, any art student can also build something out of this, or any advertising company can also build something out of. Like
Oh.
in 2017, we
Mm-hmm.
collaborated with one company, which was the advertising agency of the KFC.
Okay.
So they bought around 100 drones from us.
Mm-hmm.
We built one of the frame for them,
Mm-hmm.
where so the frame was built from the MDF, which was
Mm-hmm.
the box cover of a
Mm-hmm.
cover of a box. So that
Yeah.
box contains the electronics of the drone and the
Mhm.
chicken wings.
Okay.
So they give it like for few customers, they give it to like it was called Kentucky KFO, Kentucky Flying Object.
Okay.
Yeah, so they, like, it comes from them. They are only,
Mm.
so they designed this frame. They used our electronics,
Hmm.
and in
So you provide your product for leasing also or just for selling?
only selling.
Only selling. Okay. So if I ask about challenges, like you are doing such a great business, so you must have faced some challenges.
Yeah, so one of the challenges I already told, the perception of the customer with the toy drone and the educational drone.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So that comparison, we are trying to do some awareness campaigns regarding that. So
Okay.
that's work in progress.
Mm-hmm.
Then obviously component procuring, because
Mm-hmm.
for few components are coming from China, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we faced this issue in COVID during, like in 2017, we faced about the battery, where procuring battery was not that easy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
nobody here in India manufacture battery. Like this,
Mm-hmm.
some people started procuring cells from China and then assembly of the packaging of the batteries.
Mm-hmm.
But then we got the BIS certified, so now it's smooth.
Okay.
And yeah, and main thing is the industries keep changing, right?
Yeah.
So new it's about new improvement, new technology.
Yeah.
So we be ahead of the market. So the things can be built today and sold to tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we believe, and that's what we are trying to do at least.
Okay.
So yeah, so we keep innovating. From our more than our sales team, we have R&D team.
Yeah.
Even in sales, we don't. You can say we don't have any people. We have like a couple of people only say in sales.
Okay.
Otherwise, that's why we chose the path of the distributor, where the distributors can sell. We just need to take care of those particular distributors, and then they can sell it to schools.
You provide workshop, training, or internship to your customers?
Yes, yes, yes.
So for that, about like what kind of workshop training programs you do and where?
So majorly for drone workshops only,
Mm-hmm.
using our kit. Where again, what I told you about the distributor training, we like kind of squeeze that curriculum and present it in 1 or 2 day workshop. Majorly in colleges, uh, in colleges, in college fest.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the
Which
place where
colleges? Engineering colleges.
engineering colleges. Yes.
Okay, okay. So if I ask about your future plans, like what are your future plans? Any upcoming announcement you are planning to announce?
So we are working on couple of feature of our drone,
Mm-hmm.
where it will like enhance the quality of our drone, where anybody will be able to use it. Like it will be easy for a students majorly,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what our target.
Mm-hmm.
And plus we are targeting like not just India, we are doing export as well.
Mm-hmm.
So this year we will be more focused on exports as well,
Mm-hmm.
where focused on US majorly,
Mm-hmm.
US and UAE. But yeah, US is major part there. So we are partnering with some distributors there, where we can solve this
Mm-hmm.
product.
Okay. So your company is private limited, limited or what?
Private limited.
Private limited. And how many founders you are?
3.
Okay.